Hello, and this is the Warforge with a hobby update. As you all know, I did an unboxing on my Contemptor Dreadnought, so guess what's coming this way? This guy. So, if we just carefully, as we see, I've modelled it on a normal Dreadnought base, so it's perfectly legal game-wise, and it's a mini diorama between the Contemptor Dreadnought and a Necron Lychguard. So, let's zoom in. Yes, it will. As you see, I've glued some chains onto it. This metal chain isn't glued to it. I've just tied it around its waist, its arms, sockets, all the way around to its gun barrel. I've filed all the Imperial insignia stuff off and cut it off. If you can see very carefully, you can see I've engraved the Chaos star on his leg. I know you might have to squint a bit. Apart from that, I've got the chain wrapped around his exhaust pipes, all the way to his back, onto his arm, onto his las cannon. As you see, the detail of the model is superb. On the Fantascape base, it feels really high gothic. Apologies for the wavy camera. As you see, it moves. The chain actually moves. Onto the arm piece. As you see, all the detail. You can see driblets of super glue here and there, but they won't show up when the paint job's cast on them. Articulation points, the arm joints are all settled in. The fingers for the claw. I also did a slight conversion on this. I got the melt gun nozzle from the Raptor kit, cut it off, glued it in there. As you see, to me it looks quite good, and I know it's a melted gun. The head was very nice. I thought it would stick as soon as it hit with the super glue already in place, but I was just able to nudge it around a bit with a very small file just to get into its socket and to be looking at the Lychguard here. Now, as you see, the Lychguard looks like he's for an overarm hack position to hack apart the Dreadnought. Probably won't be able to though, because, you know, armor value, front armor value 13. If I can just get a good shot, as we see. As you see here, the Lychguard is just looking at the Contemptor Dread. And the las cannon. The las cannon was probably not the best bit to make, but the most fulfilling, I think, because it just went together in 3 bits, and it felt very nice, and it felt so fulfilling. I don't know why, it just felt very fulfilling just to attach it to its arm, to the body, which I found very nice. As you see, the Imperial base, the Fantascape base just gives it a sense of atmosphere for the whole scene of Chaos Contemptor Dread versus a Lychguard. Hang on. Apologies for the wavy camera. As you see. On a side note, so as the Contemptor, I have slightly modded my Orc Warboss with a massive banner that I found in a bits store. So I basically chopped it off and glued it on, because I didn't like the other banner, because the other banner made him look a bit flimsy. As you see, is a big chopper. The only thing I can regret about is probably the green stuff. I didn't realise the arms wouldn't straight away glue, because the body's wider than a knob's. So I had to put a load of green stuff in, but I'm not entirely happy with the green stuff effect. But on a side note, I did try to cover up with bits of armour overlapping each other, because you're an orc and you don't really care that much. I added the power claw from the knobs kit onto his shoulder pads, just to give him a sense of he's the boss. He is the overlord, kind of thing. and a big chopper. Now I know a lot of people just stick power claws on their big and powerful war bosses, but I like a good massive axe with a buzzsaw in it. I just thought it looked cool, so I decided to do that. Hopefully I'll get him painted within the end of this year, if not early next year, ready for the Orc Codex. So yeah, apart from that, if this thing will go in, this is the Warforge with my hobby update of the Contemptor Dreadnought and an Orc warboss. Hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, give it a comment, like, subscribe. If you've got anything to add, please comment. And this is the Warforge signing off, and remember, keep on forging.